Well, I'm loving this, man. This has been a fun little series that we've done.
Yeah, it has been. It has been.
First we started with the 15 to 24.99, 4 offerings there, surprising options there.
Solid, yeah.
Then we went to
5 to 30,
5 to 30, or 29.99.
Yeah, yeah.
And good offerings there. And then we went to 30 to 39.99.
Yeah.
Once again, they've been fantastic. So where are we at on this one?
So here we're at 40 to 49.99. So to me, once you hit that 50 bar, you're not in budget categories anymore.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who can't afford a $50 bottle of bourbon.
Yeah.
So hopefully we have given you guys some options because I buy a lot of stuff that's not over $50. A lot of stuff in that lower stuff, I will drink. So
and I think here's what I learned, because I was like trying to help fill out. We had a couple of items we need to fill, a third or fourth in as far as whiskeys are concerned. What I learned just in shopping at my local Big Red liquor store, just run of the mill store here in town in Martinsville, there's a fair amount below 25.
Yeah, there is.
There's a pretty decent amount from 25 to 30. There's a whole bunch in the 30 to sub 40, a whole bunch. But I found this price category to be a little bit more challenging.
It is more
There's
challenging.
There's not as many things there.
Because they kind of like skip it and think, well, we need to get them over 50 to be that more elite group. And so... and
then when you get into 50 to 60, there's a whole bunch there too. I mean, maybe we'll do that in future videos, but suffice it to say, there's a lot of damn good whiskey out there right now.
Any price point, you'll find
any price point.
You'll find something good, and you'll find something that you'll regret at every price point.
And I hope that through this series we're illuminating that there's so much below $50 that you can spend all day, every day, just sipping on stuff there and drinking on some really good whiskey.
Really good stuff. So
I'm hoping today is we're going to do that today. It's very ethanol forward on this one.
Very much. That's what I was trying to get through it, to be honest with you.
And these have been sitting here for at least a few minutes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So sometimes you would expect. Although there's this one channel. So this is a Glencairn glass, and supposedly this has been designed for like Scotch or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's one channel I watch. I think it's Bourbon Real Talk. You ever watch that?
Yeah.
They've designed what they say is a sipping glass designed specifically for bourbon. Now, I haven't bought any, so who knows? But I don't know if that makes a difference, a whole heck of a lot. But it's starting to open up a little.
Yeah, it is.
But the ethanol's still burning my nose hairs a little bit.
Yeah, what I'm trying to see if there's a slight hint of vanilla. And it's more.
I get some fruit in there a little bit. It's really masked though.
Yeah, it
vanilla,
is. Vanilla.
Maybe
almost,
some strawberry.
Yes, the vanilla extract more.
Yeah. I'm getting a little bit maybe strawberry.
Maybe, yeah.
Might be stretched a little bit there.
But there's not a ton of oak that's coming through on this.
It's like berries and cream.
True. That's it. Yeah, that's a good.
All right, I'm gonna sip on it.
All right.
The fruitiness comes through. I still get that strawberry.
There's more fruit on the palate than there is.
A ton. And the ethanol isn't overpowering.
No,
I don't find it to be hot.
No. And what little heat there is on the very tip of your tongue, and it's kind of gone.
This is like a really ripe strawberry, like one that's almost rotten. Because that's like the most flavorful. It's really juicy.
Yeah, almost like a strawberry Twizzler.
Yeah, sure. There's some candy in there.
But that's kind of where I get from the palate. I mean, it's good. It just once it gets through your mid palate, it's gone.
Yeah, it falls off.
And everything is up front on this.
I mean, there's some lingering, but it's like it's like you just 30 minutes ago you ate some of those Twizzlers and you still got some of that aftertaste.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, see, I'm rethinking my whole life when it comes to drinking bourbon.
Well, I can make people do that. 10 minutes with me, you're rethinking every decision you probably make. You're like, where did I get to this guy? My God.
All right, number 2.
Now that has...
I get some corn. I get buttered corn.
That has the nose is completely different than that first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You get a buttered corn with
a good sweet corn. Late summer, early fall. Like you just cook that corn on the grill and you add butter and a little salt and pepper.
This is nose on this is really pretty good.
Butter, corn. Maybe a little bit of caramel or a butterscotch.
Yeah, I'd say more of a butterscotch. For me, more of a butterscotch.
Yeah. Which I know the difference is subtle between those two things, but it's more butterscotchy for sure. I agree with you.
What's that taste like?
It's got good legs. They're gonna take last.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the corn comes through.
Corn is
corn forward.
Very prevalent. Not a bunch of heat on that at all.
Super smooth.
It's super smooth. I mean, it's surprisingly smooth.
I think the nose and the palate are very consistent.
Yeah.
Buttered corn, butterscotch, and I get a lot of that on the palate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more corn, a buttered corn on the palate.
And it's been a minute since we've had a whiskey where you get a super strong corn.
There is. I mean, yeah, because we've done a lot of rye videos and stuff.
True.
But this is very. I mean,
that's good.
Almost a buttered popcorn to me.
Sweeter. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so
like go to the movies, get a big bucket of butter.
That
popcorn.
Is really smooth. I wish they'd serve me this at the movies. That makes it more entertaining.
Well, I think there are some theaters that do, but I think they're probably going to be limited to their selection. But I know we're 2 drinks in.
Yeah.
And this is the sort of the end of our price tiers series. I mean, we could do one more depending on how this comes out. But I like these so much more.
Correct. These are, you understand why they're priced to where they're at.
The 15, like I couldn't differentiate a lot, but in the sub 25 and then the 25 to 30, those are all
interchangeable to me.
Pretty interchangeable. Yeah. I think we took a baby step up, maybe a big step up when we went to the 30 to sub 40.
Yeah.
But there's a difference here.
There's a difference here. Some of these are home run hitters. I mean, these are classics. These are like I need to make sure I have whatever we're drinking are in my bar all the time. Yeah. Oh wow. I get almost a floral smell with this.
Yeah.
Right on the nose.
There's some it's almost like some botanicals.
Yeah.
Like it has not quite a gin nose, but I don't know if you've ever dove into gins too much.
Just a little bit.
But the floral, there is a flowery floral.
There really is, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the nose on this, it takes you to spring. As the flowers are starting to come out and stuff. I mean, this takes you to spring.
Like you get the locusts that are in bloom, or the fruit trees that are in bloom. There's a lot of that for sure.
Yeah, that's a really solid nose.
And there's some subtle baking spices that I think are in there too.
And I'm getting maybe a hint of vanilla, but that could be vanilla grown in a field or something. I mean, it could be something that's
right, like a floral.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's
good.
Soft. It smells very pleasant, as Jamie said, very spring-like.
Now, palate's more sweet than I was expecting.
It's a lot more sweet.
I mean, I was not expecting that at all.
And there's a little bit of heat that comes mid to late for me.
Yeah, it kind of kicks you in the back. But,
I mean, it's almost indicative of the high rye bourbon.
This is really good.
It's buttery.
Very buttery. Maybe that's where the sweetness is coming
Very
from.
Very
buttery. Yeah, I mean, this is really solid.
I think it elevated the butter popcorn a little bit.
I do too. Yeah, to me, this is more.
It's more buttery. This is more corn. This is more buttery.
Yeah, butter. Yeah, the buttery to me is like something you'd put on a real corn on the cob, sweet corn on the cob butter. Where this is more your popcorn butter.
Yeah. All right, number 4. These are good. These are all really good. This is going to be the toughest one yet. I know I said that the last time.
This is going to be tough. Yeah. Well,
that's different.
That is. To me, it's almost like a stone fruit.
Yeah, but there's like a cherry taffy smell in there for me.
It's like a candied plum to me.
Okay, I could buy that.
That's unusual. It's always interesting to me the different noses that these produce.
I know, because I mean
they got to follow these guidelines,
and they're put in a barrel.
Now, a lot of times it'll determine where were the trees purchased to produce the barrels. Are they out west?
Sure.
Or are they here?
And how long did they age the oak before they made them barrels?
That's right.
And what kind of
the
char?
Rain, the soil, everything goes into.
There's so many variables, but it is wild to me.
Unbelievable
that you can get these different flavor notes from something that has none of the flavor notes we're describing.
Nothing.
None of these things have any stone fruit or butter popcorn or.
Yeah.
No, they do have corn, but yeah.
But yeah, they are not aged in plum barrels.
No.
And so that is
I mean, you can get things that are finished in different things, but I don't know what we're dealing with today. I'm guessing we're not dealing with any finish, because when you get to like something that's been finished in this or that, it's going to jump.
Yeah, we're purposely not doing the finished stuff. Yeah. That has a heck of a nose on it.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah. God, this is the hardest one.
This one's tough.
I like doing these blinds. I guess next time, I mean, since you've poured 4 blinds now for me, I'll have to do it for you. But
my gosh, that is so smooth.
The plum is right there.
It's right. It's unbelievable.
Like, imagine you have a plum and you're just chewing on it, eating it like an apple. This is that.
It's one of the most different bourbons I've ever had.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's plum. Exactly what I get from that
plum.
This one's going to be challenging.
Yeah, no, this is going to be real challenging.
Because there's none that I really dislike.
These were all.
To be honest with you,
these were all really, really good.
Man,
have to drink them all again.
I know. That's.
This is one of those blinds where if we did it tomorrow, I feel like I would have completely different.
We can do this 4 times. We might pick a different one. Number 1, all 4 times.
Totally. All right. So as I'm contemplating, number 1, it's good, but it's spicier, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Number 2, it's that butter popcorn.
Yeah. Exactly.
Butter popcorn.
Yeah.
Number 3,
I get butter like on corn on this one a little bit. I mean, it's so.
Yeah. Melted butter.
Gosh, and that plum comes through. I mean, that is unbelievable. Good. To me, I feel our 4th place is going to be an outstanding bourbon.
These are all phenomenal.
This one is going to be, you're right, this is challenging.
I mean, I think this is probably a true statement. And if not, go watch all our videos and prove me different. But I don't think I've ever had 4 different bourbons in front of me that were so good.
No, this is the most challenging one we've had ever, in my opinion.
I think I'm going to go with number 4 as number 1.
That's okay. That's my one.
And then I'm torn between 2 and 3 as my second,
I was
third.
Go 2, 3, 4.
I think I'm gonna go with you on that one because these are 2 and 3 were so close to me. I couldn't really pick one over the other. I think in this blind, 1 was just so much more spicy than the others. It was kind of like the outlier.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense, but I agree with you.
So
4 is
1,
the best.
2, 3. Let's see what we had.
Those are good. I gotta make sure every one of these is in my.
So this was number 1, and so that explains the spiciness.
It's cask strength.
It's cask strength.
All right. So what kind of proof we're talking about there?
We're talking at 118.
All right, I get that.
We're talking at 118. This is an old Hammer. Cask strength, and this is out of West Fork, which is around the Westfield area.
I think it's Westville, yeah. I think they have a tasting room downtown Indy, but I've not had a lot of their products, so thanks for bringing that.
Yeah, so that's good. The second one is Breckenridge.
A little bit of Colorado.
Yeah.
And that was what we decided was number 2 on this one.
Yeah, made with snow melted water. From the Rocky Mountains. I got plenty of snow out here.
Yeah, maybe I should use that to start making some whiskey. I hadn't thought about that. That's not a bad idea. And this was a 96 proof. So
So here's a unique one. This was our third one. This is a Origin Series. 6 year, has a mash bill of 60 corn, 36 rye, and 4% malted barley.
And this is their own stuff.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they blend.
Yeah, this is their own stuff.
All right, that's good. And this is is this the Origin Series?
Yeah. Yeah.
Origin Series.
That is really good. That is really good. And so, our winner.
Not a surprise.
Yeah. The Hard Truth stuff is that they put out in 2024 was outstanding. And this is the Sweet Mash Bourbon. At the price point, local to us, I mean, John and I can be there in 30 minutes.
Oh, easy, yeah.
Easy. And so, I know I work with a lot of people out of the Pennsylvania area, and I ask them, hey, do you get Hard Truth? No. I said, you guys are missing it. You are missing it.
You're going to have to set up some sort of exchange program. Because they're probably getting some stuff that you're not getting.
Yeah. This Hard Truth, what they're putting out is outstanding.
Yeah. I mean,
they have figured it out.
Once they started making their own juice, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
So and they have a cool bottle too. So.
They really do. And each time they have a release, I try to go down there and kind of talk with the guys that are the master distillers. I think Brian or something. And so it's worth the trip. If you have
maybe they'll let us go down there and pick a barrel one day.
Oh, I think that'd be good.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
I mean, but they're kind of big time right now.
They are, yeah. But if you have the chance to go to Hard Truth, try their offerings, I would suggest that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, this was the toughest one we did. I mean, these are all good offerings here.
Yeah, I wouldn't kick any of these out of bed.
Nope.
These are all solid things. In fact, like I said, I'm going to make sure I have one of each of these in my bar because these are solid everyday sippers.
They really are. These are outstanding.
If you're into sipping whiskey every day, up to you.
Yeah, we're not judging here.
I mean, your wife might, or your husband might, if you're a lady watching this. But it's phenomenal. Yeah. So, and what's interesting to me is that you and I, on every one of the 4 videos we did in this series, we agreed on the top.
I agree. Absolutely, we did.
So maybe we should do one video where we compare the tops from each of the different categories and see how it goes.
That's a good idea.
What do you think?
I think we should do that.
All right, tune in and find out.
All right.
Thank you all.